All right, and now the last day, Sunday, December 11th. Good evening. You looked bummed, boss.
Starting tomorrow, there will be no more corgis in our bar. Why wouldn't I be sad?
Maybe because starting tomorrow there'll be no more corgis at the bar.
I wonder if the Shiba Appreciation Society might be interested in booking us.
One problem at a time, boss.
Wait, I know someone from the Pomeranian Developmental Institute.
One problem at a time. Still, you've been tense ever since Friday. Are you worried about Gil or something?
Trust me, if all my worries, Gil's the least of them. Put on some music and enjoy the day, won't you?
Right. Alright, so we just keep the same soundtrack for the last day of the prologue here?
I think so. I like the mix we get.
Except I'm pretty sure in the actual game, we get to buy songs and stuff too.
Oh.
We'll find out. Let's go. Time to mix drinks and change lives.
Bartender, we meet again.
Oh, Miss Betty.
Yeah. Hello. Deal.
Deal. And Mr. Corgi Lover.
Call me Deal.
Deal, no. Deal. Fuck off, Jill.
Deal?
Deal.
Wipe that satisfied look off your faces, you two.
Well, what can I serve you today?
I'll have a beer.
Screw this.
I'm
drinking a beer.
I'm not the designated driver today, so give me a fringe weaver.
Alright, coming right up. I need one fringe weaver and one beer. Alright, so how is this gonna work? 1, 2, 1, 2, 4. All mixed. Okay, so we got the beer. Now we have the fringe weaver. 1 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Aged and mixed.
Deal's about to go to no deal, you know what I mean?
I really hope that I don't need to do it in that specific order. What do you think? In the game's that?
I mean, she did. Betty asked first.
Yeah, true.
And you
okay.
made the beer first, so.
Whatever.
I think as long as you made the right drinks.
Here.
Thanks. Thank you.
No, Dorothy doesn't show up again. Hopefully she does keep her to her word and come back Monday.
Oh, man. You seem distracted. Yeah, serving so many dogs finally got to you.
No. Well, yeah, but it's not that. My boss has been acting weird since Friday.
Weird how? Romantic weird, drug addicted weird, let's hope nobody finds the body in the fridge weird.
For starters, there's the fact she only told me we were being booked moments before we opened. Plus, she seems completely distracted or lost in her thoughts.
Like you.
Worse. She's not being herself, and that makes me wonder if something's going on.
Like what? Do you run a human trafficking ring in the basement?
Betty is really stuck on bodies being hidden or
really dark.
No, we don't have a license for that.
I bet you could get one.
Oh well, thinking about it too much is not part of my job.
Can I ask you something about your job?
Sure.
I've always been curious. What does the BTC need in their bartenders? What do you need to study?
And then they train you from scratch, so you don't have to study anything beforehand.
What does the training involve?
And it's a lot of etiquette and regulation work. Most of our time, though, it's actually spent in the simulations. It's just like the simulations.
Simulation, yeah. Simulations?
different scenarios involving different chemical hazards, that sort of thing. They want you to be able to respond to every possible situation that might come up involving our ingredients. I mean, the chances for failure are really, really slim, but it's better to not take those chances.
I see.
I'll be back with you guys in a bit. I must attend to the other clients. Dogs, that.
Oh, sure.
Alright, who's up first? Oh. Did we have Mr. Puff before? I can't recall.
Nah, I don't think so.
Okay, whatever. I'm just, since you just had two, I'll just take this one.
Sure.
They're chasing me, man. Who? The cabbage. Oh, yeah, we did. I think. The cabbages, man. The goddamn cabbages. They are everywhere. They are out for my rump.
Oh, no.
Never mind. Can I get you anything to calm down? A big blue fairy would be nice. Okay, then. See, this is my problem with like doing like voice things for games, is that like if you give me a character on a different day, I'm already fucked. But like I will forget the voice I have for a character 10 minutes after I do it. Anyways, a big blue fairy. So hopefully when we get to the main game, if there's more, not just fucking monochromatic dogs.
That's why I'm trying to pick like really specific voices. I've got a couple in the wings for the main game.
I'm gonna give this dog 2 shots of ketamine. Here we go. Here. Thanks. Very nice of you. Third bark day. Something the matter?
Nothing a drink can solve.
Not sure about that, but it's only my job to preach sobriety. What do you want?
Give me a gut punch.
With pleasure. This flea bag wants a gut punch.
She really doesn't like dogs.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Stop.
I can't. He wants the drink. I gotta make the drink. You can't just tell me to stop the drink. Alright, this dog's getting fucking blasted too. All aged and mixed. Here you are.
Thanks. Hey, you ever feel guilty for being born the wrong race?
Alright, we really cannot be getting this philosophical in just the prologue. The what now?
I've just been hearing so much about how we're racist. I'm wondering...
Are you racist?
Not really.
Do you feel like other corgis might be?
Definitely, I mean...
Then why worry? It's not like they're calling you racist. You shouldn't take generalizations personally.
You might be right.
Poor third bark day. Hopefully you get to calm down, my dude.
Man, you should have seen the cutie I saw yesterday on the way home. She looked like a cat boomer. What? She was wearing a mini dress and then this prosthetic eye. I thought you were against people using prosthetics. Yeah, I'm not against cute though.
You know what? I fucking back that. 3,000%.
True. Besides, I'm not against prosthetics. I'm only against enhancements. No, I don't see a difference between the two. Alright, let me put it this way. If you lost an arm and replaced it with a mechanical arm that does exactly what the older one did, I'm okay with it. But if you lost your arm and replaced it with a gun-loaded super arm from hell...
Right,
if you call it a gun arm, so you're never unarmed.
I was gonna say, she's just racist against Baron now. The racism is just pungent in this game.
Ugh. That's something I'm not okay with. Even worse is if you decide to replace your arm because of fashion or a whim, or to get better at some sport. That's completely not cool. That's the difference between a prosthetic and an enhancement. Replacement versus enhancement. I'm of a similar opinion on Lilim replacing their factory parts for kicks. If you think that's going to be an easy way of getting better at something, you're in for a bad surprise. Well, I can see why you think that, but what suggested to you that... Oh, shit. What suggested to you that what she hasn't... Oh, my God. Let me try that one more time. What suggested to you that what she wasn't an enhancement? Holy fuck, dude. Just keep going. If she had a bad eyesight, wouldn't that count as an enhancement, even if it fixes it? How does reparative work factor into your into your ideologies? They might be enhancements, but they also replace something faulty. Well,
Oh gosh, she's giving that fucking cunty look again.
She is. Damn it, stop making sense, you piece of crap. Scrap. Whoa.
Crap scrap.
You're weakening my resolve.
Having fun.
Oh, bartender, that was fast.
There seem to be less dogs out today. At least dogs that want to drink.
Yeah, some of them ate their tickets. Lovely. I'll be the one dealing with that later. Say, what's your take on the whole enhancement discussion, bartender?
My mom had a saying, anyone can make a chandelier out of their asses.
Wise woman.
Which somehow means your body, your choices.
For real.
If they aren't hurting anyone, I don't see the point in hating them.
See, Betty. Yeah, I didn't say I was automatically hate some... I'm apparently drunk. I didn't say I automatically hate anyone who has an enhancement. Me being against something isn't the same as being against someone. I'm not some 12-year-old blindly hating someone because of something like that.
But I am.
Oh, fuck. Maybe you should practice what you preach. What does that mean? I fear retaliation, so I'm not saying another word.
Are you two gonna order anything?
I'm fine for right now. She's drinking mine, actually.
Alright, I'll if you need anything else.
Sure.
Let's see.
Ow!
So much for avoiding retaliation.
You're not gonna believe me. I was in the bathroom and this other dog was looking at me from the top of the sink.
You beat the beer?
No, another dog.
I see. What can I serve you?
A big steaming pile of shit. You're not gonna do anything about that other dog on the top of the sink?
I'm sure he doesn't want to hurt anybody. Don't worry.
I hope you're right. Well, I want something really sweet.
I mean, right up. All right, poop eater. What would you like?
Just straight up poop eater. Give me a sugar rush.
Okay, 2 of those.
Holy shit. Poop eater. I was choking because I had finally comprehended his name.
I do those, and then I'll give him one optional thing. All mixed. Here you go.
Thanks. Please think about that thing with the other dog on top of the sink.
My favorite part about that is that means that these dogs are going on top of the sink to like wash, like they're washing their hands or whatever. Or, you know, maybe just drinking water.
Wow. Yeah.
I will. Don't worry. Well then.
That was quick.
Like I said, there aren't too many dogs today. When I heard someone booked us for 3 days, I expected more of an attendance.
While you were gone, this fella here said that the Bleeding Jane is better than a pile driver. Please prove him wrong. All I'm saying is that I don't see the point in drinks that feel more like a kick in the mouth than a beverage. What do you think, bartender? Do you think there's any point discussing non-alcoholic drinks in a bar?
In my opinion, people who order a bad touch always make me giggle like an idiot, though.
That's not an opinion, that's a statement. Well, please serve us either file drivers or Bleeding Janes. We'll let you decide which one's better.
Coming right up. Alright, so, we've been serving some Bleeding Janes. I don't think we've served a pile driver yet.
Time for the pile driver.
We got 3 of those, 3 of those.
It doesn't burn as hard on the tongue, but you better not have a sore throat when drinking it.
Yeah, it doesn't sound very fun. Oh, you know what? We can make both. Or 2 of any. I mean, I don't know. Okay, do I do 1 of each, or do I just do 2 pile? No,
just 2 pile drivers.
Yeah, I'm gonna pile drive the Betty for sure.
I'm sorry that I've ruined this for you.
All mixed. Here.
Jackpot. Oh well.
How did you two end up discussing that?
Well, it started when I told this guy that I wasn't as crazy about the idea of working just for corgis.
When I was crazy. And I wish this is bigger. Yeah, you're crazy, Betty.
Why don't you like corgis? They're cute, fluffy, funny. They just, like, make you smile. Tell me one interesting thing about them. Legends say they were created by a fairy and their breed was raised to fight dragons.
Oh, so is that why his name was Dragon Fucker?
That would be awesome. Ah, you have to be kidding.
No, actually, I heard that one too.
Really?
You figure the vet would know this, right? You figure the fucking vet.
Right.
Pick your nose and shit.
Whoa. Still, I can't see why you're so tired of them. Dunno, maybe it's because I only ever deal with them at their worst. You only ever seen them in their happy state. I'm the one running feces samples and unclogging their sphincters if they eat their owner's dental floss.
You think when she's doing that, she's like, "You idiot!" And then
Yeah. Humping their backsides with a saw. I might be their veterinarian, but they treat me more like a mom and not in a good way. It's like being a gynecologist. After a while, you stop seeing boobs and vaginas. Instead, all you see are issues you must fix.
You stop seeing and
At least they are cute issues. Depends. A gynecologist can't pick clients by age or preferences. I was talking about your job. Oh, yeah, that too. Still, I don't think it's so much that I'm tired of them as it is I'm tired of you being so obsessed with them. I'm not obsessed. I'm passionate. You sleep with a corgi plushie and have a wall dedicated to photos you've taken at the company. Yeah. I'm really passionate? Too much passion can become an issue, you know.
it's really funny, like hearing that, just because I watch a lot of Apex Legends, like competitive stuff, and like the passion is just like essentially a meme word in that community. You know, like they're like yelling at their teammates after bad things. Like this, they got so much passion. Passion's not a bad thing. Yeah, that's because the TV's not on today. No $60 cup noodles or cool.
Interesting. Speaking of issues, did you talk with the directors about the whole cardigan conflict? I was going to do that tomorrow when they're all together. But I still don't see why I should be the one doing it. For starters, they don't take me too seriously. Understandable. I don't take you seriously either.
Wow.
I mean, in the end, they're still dogs. They need someone with a strong, commanding voice.
No, just the guy.
You should kill yourself now.
Are you saying I have a naggy voice? No, not your voice, just your entire demeanor. So I have a naggy demeanor.
I'm assuming you two are talking about the whole race conflict.
Yeah, this is hurting them more than they think. The company might actually collapse at this rate.
God, company collapsing in the span of a weekend. Crazy.
Damn. Which is terrible, because a couple of these dogs' families are dependent on their paychecks.
Also, can we just talk about how fucked up of a statement that is?
A little bit.
These families are depending on
dogs are
their
the breadwinners.
paychecks.
Yeah. Thanks, Fido, for the $5,000.
What is the Twitch stream?
Oh, no.
Doesn't that count as unethical and unusual treatment of animals?
Yeah, it's a bit of a legal gray area, and the dogs are doing it willingly after all. And even if they weren't doing it willingly, the dogs aren't actually being mistreated or exploited. In fact, the company's pretty relaxed. Speaking of relaxed, how's Jurgen doing? He's fine, still complaining about his back, still unwilling to take his medicine. He says he's not that weak.
Who's this Jurgen guy?
My guardian. I passed the test years ago, but I couldn't leave him.
That's actually commonplace, isn't it? Little being unable to leave their guardians because they feel too much like family.
Not to be fair, people get attached to many things. Some even get obsessed with inanimate objects. My grandpa loved his car more than any of his sons. The one whose will left all his earthly possessions to his car, right? Yeah, that one.
How do you become a Lilim's guardian?
You fill out a form at the Artificial Intelligence Council. Then, they do a background check. If they deem you useful, they'll give you authorization. You're given a week's notice before they give you all the data about the Lilim you'll be taking care of. You'll have to watch over it until it can pass 3 different personality tests. If the Lilim wants to stay with you after that, that's your problem.
So, it's like adoption and lottery all rolled into one.
They do that to diversify the possible outcomes. 2 Lilim can be of the same model, but they'll grow differently depending on their guardians. What if something happens to the guardian? A new guardian can appeal to the council, stating that they're more fit for the position than the original. This happens when a guardian has become unavailable in some way. Or because you can back up claims of neglect or maltreatment. You spit out all that information like it's hard-coded in you. I worked in that department for some time before coming to the STC. It's almost a reflex. Are you interested in becoming a guardian, bartender?
I don't know. I'm just a nerd when it comes to AIs in general.
The money they give you for it is not that great, though.
I see. Well, time to check on the dogs.
Oh, God.
Listen here, punk! Sorry, I didn't mean to call you a punk, it's just... I was chasing my tail and now I'm too hyper to control myself. Sorry. Just give me anything. All right. This dog wants anything.
Money
shredder. Give him something sweet. Yeah, no.
I mean, he's already jacked. Just fucking make it worse.
No. I'll give him. Yeah, that. Let's see, 2 of those, 3 of those, 5 of those.
It's like champagne served in a cup that had a bit of cola left. Ew.
All on the rocks and mixed.
We have a mini bottle of champagne we never opened on New Year's that's just sitting in my fridge. Let's just drink it now.
We're almost done. You don't want to just get, fucking top loaded on that, or back loaded, whatever. Here. Ooh, that's better. Thanks, punk. Oh, fuck you.
Whoa. No, see, I can see the value of other dog races. Like Pomeranians. Those are nice, but they aren't corgis.
This fucking last day is just giving you a run for your voice because you just voice it like fucking everything every 2 seconds.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I can understand that. I mean, remember that cute girl from yesterday I mentioned earlier? Yeah. The white knight that was with her, she wasn't half bad either. I mean, it was obvious that a tapestry of muscles was hidden under her armor. I prefer more delicate looking girls though, yeah. You can appreciate how something looks, but that doesn't mean it's necessarily your thing. And you, bartender?
Me what?
Which dog race do you prefer? That's not the question I was expecting.
Not much of a dog person, actually. Person.
Do you have any pets?
A cat named 4, yeah. He's just a stray I rescued.
Do you like rescuing girls too?
I'm sure she'll be making a witty retort right now, but I'm just gonna go ahead and say no.
Weird. I've always thought that the rescue fantasy was universal. Why call it 4?
4 is a little I meant some time ago that...
Oh?
Never mind.
Whoa. Pretty lame name if you ask me. Not like Betty.
Better than calling it an asshat.
Me. I bet when you and 4 play, it's quite the sight, eh?
Don't.
Whoa.
He's so lively. Sometimes I fear 4 shadows my presence entirely.
Major hints being dropped. You guys want to lose consciousness that much? You really need to calm down with that whole pun-hating stuff, Betty. But to move away from this whole foreground, what is this rescue fantasy you mentioned before? You know, the one where wayward, dangerous souls redeem themselves through the power of love? The bad boy who turns away from a life of crime? The drug addict girl who lived on the streets and turned tricks until she found a good man worth changing for? Pretty Woman. Great movie. It's corny romance cliches 101. Well, you're the one with the shelf full of old lady romance novels, so I'll trust you on this. Hey! Fabio the 13th is a national treasure! You don't even like guys. Why do you read all those novels? They let you put yourself in the place of the main character quite easily. Even if said main character is a muscular man? I see no problem. Just, what is your self-image?
If I can ask something else...
What is it?
Why do you hate puns so much?
Many people cringe at puns, you know?
Yeah, but you react like you have a vendetta against them.
They made me feel stupid.
What?
When I was a kid, everyone in my house had a penchant for making puns at the drop of a hat. I was the only one who couldn't get them. Years later, I finally got them, and they weren't that funny. They made me feel stupid. All in the name of some terrible joke that wasn't even funny in the first place. I've said this so many times, I might as well just make a recording, but you need to chill out, Betty. I am chilling out.
Don't need to lose any more toes.
Just because I complain about stuff doesn't mean I'm not relaxed. I'm not sure that's how it works. Trust me, when I'm tense and angry, you'll start losing toes. I fear the thought. Anyway, I'll go check on the dogs. I'm supposed to be their doctor and they are being suspiciously quiet. Your clothes are black. Be careful.
You want anything else?
I'll have a bloom light, actually. Make that 2, please.
Sure. He asked for 2 bloom lights. Bloom light.
This is just the prologue?
Yeah, this is just the prologue.
Holy fuck.
Yeah.
I feel like this prologue is spitting a lot of truths about the campaign. Which that obviously is what a prologue is, but like I feel like this is gonna gut punch us.
Yeah, like
we're not gonna see it coming.
As I'm aware, from what I just like did a brief reading, I think this was like originally like before Valhalla came out. Like there was like a prototype, there's a prologue, and then there's a different thing called Anna on here, and like they were kind of like the earlier versions before like the full-fledged game, sort of like I believe that's how it goes.
Yeah.
So, yeah, and that's why I was like, oh, we should do the prologue because like I'm sure that like I said, this stuff will be referenced later on. So, may as well just get stuff to kind of like just set the world and all the world building shit. Anyways, here.
Thanks.
Say, you two seem to get along quite well.
Well, when you're the only sentient humanoids in the entire company, it kinda happens.
Sentient?
We have a couple of test mannequins and cardboard cutouts, so...
I see.
This song goes hard.
It does. Seems there's more to it than just that, though. I mean, even if you two are the only ones of your kind, you can still hate each other.
Well, I guess I'm one of the few that can stand Betty. She's a really nice person, but she doesn't sugarcoat things.
Yeah, I can see that.
You should see her treating those dogs. She becomes so patient and understanding, even if it's only for a little while. The dogs don't call her Mom to mock her.
Can dogs mock people?
I don't know. Even if it's only for a little while. You were eavesdropping. So you can say nice things once in a while, huh? You say it like I'm the aggressive one here. It's nice hearing people say good things about you once in a while, you know? You should take your own advice. Maybe some other time. I'm not a hug box. Anything happened? A dog in the bathroom got angry at his reflection in the mirror and charged into it. Luckily, nothing bad happened. It just made a dog very confused.
How the hell did they get on top of the sinks? That's what I was saying earlier.
Yeah, you called it. They're surprisingly agile even with those stubby little legs. No, yeah, I already drew this. Ah, thanks. By the way, Betty, how's Veronica?
Code Veronica?
We broke up last month. What? Well, things were not going so well. We got too used to one another. And everything was starting to become routine. Yeah. We decided to break up before things got bitter. And why didn't you tell me that before? Why? Did you want to return at the Betty Mobile? I don't know. I guess I just didn't want to trouble you. And after a while, I stopped feeling like it was something relevant to say.
Oh, we cycled around all the tracks.
Please don't do that again. Try trusting me. Yeah, you're right.
You know what bothers me? The fact that asking after someone's health always feels like you're walking on a floor full of glass shards. There's always this chance that the other person is not okay, or even dead.
Ugh.
When it started as a legitimately fun
Gil.
moment, can go sour. What's up?
Fucking Gil. Is this the campaign gonna start with a fucking death? Oh no. Yeah, you're right. Sorry for not trusting you, you piece of scrap. Don't worry. I understand why you did it. Yeah, now that I think about it, you sort of hang out with us a lot, bartender.
Well, dogs don't want to be so interesting, and besides, there haven't been as many dogs today. Is my presence unwanted?
Not at all, especially since you're the one bringing the booze. You're like those cab drivers that like to chat all the way, but you smell better than most of them.
What do you mean, most?
Yeah.
Thank you. Funny thing is that we are unofficially associated with a local taxi line. They're the ones that send drunkards to their homes.
You seem really, really like talking about your clients. I forgot an M in that word. Like it's the best part of your job or something.
Yeah, it kinda is. I used to sit around in crowded places like malls or bars and think to myself, each and every person here has a story. It's a humbling experience. Everyone has dreams, fears, and loved ones. If you dig deep enough, you realize that the gap between two random people isn't as big as you think it is. In fact, it's quite small. And in this job, you get to hear all kinds of stories. Some people just blurt it all out. Some do it while drunk. But you know that no matter how similar they might seem at first glance, you know what people are alike? It's fascinating.
You could be a powerful information broker with all that knowledge.
Nah, not interested. I like to see myself more as a friendly ear rather than someone you need to be wary of.
I guess there's still decent folks out there. I'm not decent?
This music drops good.
You're critically obsessed with dogs.
I'll go check if there's any other dogs who want something.
This third day is really dragging. Sure.
Well, we gotta close up some plot threads and shit.
Sure. Go ahead.
Quick, a beer! Okay.
Gruff bucket.
He wants something, anything. He's also in a hurry.
Gruff bucket. It's like fucking grunt truck. Fucking.
1, 2, 1.
What was
2,
that song?
1, 2, 3,
Crazy Love. Oh, crazy love.
Here. Thanks. Now, boom.
Just blows up the bar.
Why did you break the glass? I mean, breakfast. Get it? Because you made the drink fast and I broke it and go. Tough crowd.
Oh man.
Suddenly I understand the hate for puns.
Hey, bath render.
You were drunk, you were gone for 2 seconds. Yeah.
Your job has a funny name.
You don't say. How was she already drunk? She drank way less than she did last night.
Yeah, but she drank a bottle before coming here.
Why?
I wish I knew. It's an example of her alcohol tolerance, though. Broadenter, I want to make a toast to my good friend, the robot here.
Your Broadenter is something completely different.
Yeah. Probably the only person, robot thing that can stand my yapping for more than a half hour. Without him, my job would be 5 times more boring and my life 2 times more meaningless. Cheers.
You're not holding the drink.
And give me one, bra trader. Ben Trader, isn't Dan Cratter, isn't that your job? I need a beer, a big one.
All right. She wants a big beer. Beer. 1, 2, 1,
Can
2,
I
3,
get
4.
a hell yeah?
Hell yeah. All mixed. Beep.
Alright, cheers. I said, cheers.
I was like he's gonna do the thing. I know he's gonna do the thing. You know,
Yeah,
you did not disappoint.
you knew. Nope.
Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers. Good. Grumpy when sober and a sweetheart when drunk. It seems like she's been like this since her university years. You make it sound like those were a decade ago.
And before they were.
I can understand liking the taste of alcohol, but what's so good about getting drunk? First of all, I'm not drunk. You're too happy. I'm a happy person with good feelings. When drunk. Anyway, it's something you just can't explain. You just like it. Your body needs it, craves it. That's called being an alcoholic.
Fucking owned.
I prefer the term alcohol enthusiast. Anyway, humans actively look for things to make them feel lightheaded.
Yeah, being in a Discord call
Like
with
playing
this
this damn
fucking guy.
game. Yeah.
You're welcome.
Why else would they leave some poison and potentially poisonous foods like that weird balloon fish thing? Why would they eat spicy food nor drink fermented milk? Seriously, how crazy does someone need to be to say, hey, let's eat this and see what happens? Worse yet, they've even found medicine among all that junk. The one that invented penicillin was probably the worst of them all. Fair enough, but see, that's proof you're drunk. If you were sober, you would just say, hell if I know. Silly robot. Now that I think about it, what kind of robot are you? Lilim always sounded too feminine. Okay then. What manner of piece of scrap are you?
Jesus.
You don't know? Never cared, but now I'm curious. Oh, well, you won't remember it tomorrow. I'm a DT-01D, a social development robot. Is that like the DFC-72s? No. DFC-72s are designed to be as physically human as possible in order to blend in with humans better. My line is more tailored for resilience. We are work Lilim. Why must you be cursed to only one destiny from the moment you are born? You can do whatever you want, silly robot. Follow your dreams. I know, I'm already doing it. Being created or hardwired for one duty only means you're more adept at certain things. Giving robots freedom of choice? That's the whole purpose of the ADN law. Yeah, I mean, you know, you say you're resilient, but you don't look the part. True, I never upgraded my muscles, but I can stand up to 200 degrees Celsius without breaking a sweat.
Willem can sweat?
Cooling agents, yes. No matter, you're still special to me no matter what kind of robot you are. Yeah, Lilim. No matter what no matter what piece of shit you are. Speaking of special, how come it isn't legal to marry a dog yet?
What?
Excuse me, what? If humans are allowed to marry robots, I meant Lilim. They should be able to marry dogs too. Ab trender.
That's me, I think.
This guy here wants to bang a dog. Mock him.
Excuse me?
I do not. I was just saying that if humans are not allowed to marry Lilim, why shouldn't they be allowed to marry animals? Because, first of all, they are not humanoids. What about monkeys, then?
Not the cappuccino monkeys.
Oh, dude. And now you want to bang a monkey. I do not. And second of all, dogs, just like many other animals, can't give you consent. But look at these dogs. Sure, they have the cognitive abilities of 7-year-olds, but they can talk, drink booze, and argue. So now you want to bang his 7-year-old?
One boy's a Persona fan.
Oh boy.
If we have a regular here, he would be delighted to hear that. Oh, no, what the fuck?
Stop it.
It stays. Remember, I need a second. Remember, Lilim human marriages were only sanctioned after the Lilim achieved full sentience. And even then, they used marriage as a way to evolve the collective source. Besides, dogs don't really love us that way. Trying to apply human ideas like marriage to a dog is like trying to feed vegetables to a carnivore, you get me? Says the ex-vegetarian. Why are you only so smart when drunk? I'm not drunk. But anyways, if you want to screw a dog or a chimp, go ahead. Just don't bring marriage or infants into the whole deal. Deal? But if you even start thinking about doing the horizontal mambo with a 7-year-old, please seek some mental help. But I don't want to bang dogs, or monkeys, or 7-year-olds. Well, thank God. Now, why did you suddenly start talking about dog-human marriage? It's just, I was wondering about all these dogs in tuxedos, and I started picturing a dog in a bridal dress. I mean, just try and picture that. And I'm the drunk one. Wait, I'm not drunk. Why would I say that? And again, when you get drunk, you only get dizzy. Do you have a limit? As in the limit of how much you can drink before passing out? No, I just get disoriented to the point I'm effectively useless, but I never pass out. Maybe, if I passed out, I wouldn't have to deal with all the shit that follows. I always have to wait at least 24 hours before the effects pass. One has to wonder why they gave all those human flaws to Lilim.
I read something about that. They said that by giving Lilim the same kind of weaknesses humans have, they would develop the same way humans do.
So that's why they also like to bite their lips randomly when eating.
Seems like it.
But it makes me wonder, exactly how anatomically correct are you? That's something I know, and you don't.
Any of you want anything else to drink?
Yeah, I want, nothing. You're drunk enough as it is. You're not my dad. You can't tell me what I can or can't do. Beatrice Albert, stop drinking right now. Yes, Mom. Now, go sleep in the car. We are almost done here. But Mom! Go. Bye, bad nerder.
Nerf herder? Bye, Miss Betty.
It actually worked. If I didn't know she wouldn't remember anything tomorrow, I'd be afraid of retaliation. Although, I'm curious. Why do you call her Miss Betty? It makes her sound like a teacher or something.
Etiquette? I don't know. There's also something about her that makes it feel right to call her that. Maybe it's the forehead.
I see. Well, I gotta get things ready, if you'll excuse me.
Good luck. Oh, this was just
no, not this guy again.
Lover. It's not Dragonfucker this time, though.
Oh, yeah.
Alright. Hey! We're closing. Damn it.
Well, everyone's safe in a cab. We are taking our leave, bartender. Thank you for providing such great service on such short notice.
That's my job. You were interesting too?
Well, thank you. I'll make sure to tell all our associates about the wonders of this place.
Thank you, and please come again.
We sure will.
Send my regards to Miss Betty.
Gladly. See you later then.
Bye.
All done?
Yep. Seems like we got some new regulars.
Yeah, be nice if they came back, or if we're still here when they want to come back.
You imagine Weird Al Weekend, boss. Are you okay?
I am, but the bar is not.
What do you mean?
Well, I guess you have the right to know. The BTC sent me a message on Friday. Valhalla hasn't been bringing in much income the last few months. which means that we are at risk of being wiped off the map.
Ooh, and that sets us up.
Slam cut.
All right, oh yeah. So that was just the prologue.
What
we
a
have
tasty prologue.
yeah, we still have another thing to do, but we'll do that next time.
Oh shit.
And that was fun. Like I said, like I was kind of worried. Like I don't know. Like this is the same exact way I feel about stuff like Phoenix Wright or like Danganronpa, where I'm just like, oh, I feel like there's this time, like there's just like a time limit or whatever. Like I have to like get things right immediately, or like I'm fucked. But no,
Right.
that was just very chill. That was really fun.
I think it's the way the game works that helps it feel that way. But yeah, it was very relaxed, just a fucking blast. Holy shit.
Yeah, so yeah, fucking next time
doing the Betty voice broke my throat.
Yeah, I fucking imagine. I'm glad that I didn't have to like say much of fucking anything, especially in that last day.
Oh shit.
But next time we'll do this Anna thing, and then after that we'll get into the game proper.
I'm so jazzed.
Same. So thank you for watching
yeah.
these first few episodes of Valhalla. Until next time, I'm Trentia.
I'm Betty, you son of a bitch.
All right, that's it. I'm gonna go jump off a fucking bridge.